Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Barefoot Minis. I haven't had much to post or to take a video of lately, but I do have this coat defense for horses. Actually, it's coat defense for canine and cats. I think it should be fine for horses, though. I thought I would apply some to their bald spots and see if it helps with the bugs, maybe. Hey, I'm trying whatever I can to help these guys. But I haven't had much to post lately because I did get a mini angle grinder, but I don't have the proper tool to use to trim hooves with. I tried what wheels it had on hand and it didn't work too good. But since it's raining so heavily, the horses decided to just go in the barn. This is the weather for ducks, so this is their favorite weather. So I'll get them out first and then we'll see what happens. Believe it or not, the ground has already firmed up quite a bit yet, which is nice because I was sinking down almost to the tops of my boots just a few days ago. So you love that. There were also some warnings, fire warnings, because it was so dry, but not long around here. There's Romeo over there waiting. Okay, Mama, give me some food. Nessie's kept out of the barrier, which is nice. Let's check out these ducks trying to leave the premises. This is your favorite thing in the world, Rhett Butler, this weather. He's been getting sassy and rude lately because it's approaching egg laying season for the ducks. They should start in April. If they start early, that's fine too because it's just been so warm. It's 70 today. That's not normal for us to have 70 in March, but we had a lot of unrelenting winter without a break, which I suppose is what unrelenting means. Glad to be free. This is their weather, indeed. Chores are done, rain or shine. Doesn't matter what the weather is. Animals still have to eat. I have a few horses that don't want to be out in this, but who can blame them? There's Devin, her mom, Vanessa. That'll be done and ready for when they get put away later. Oh wow, look at it. It's kind of neat. The sun is out all while it's still raining. Kind of neat to see. Gives it an eerie glow. In between the cut scenes, I put the coat defense powder on Joe, the canines and cats. One thing, though, I would never ever use this on cats. It contains, let me see if I can find the ingredients. It contains baking soda, arrowroot powder, bentonite clay, cornstarch, and cedarwood oil. Well, cedarwood oil is very toxic to cats, so I would not use this on cats ever. But it should be fine for the dogs and the horses. So I will continue using it on my herd. As you guys can see, Nessie is missing again. She doesn't want to be fussed with. Oh well, too bad, Nessie. I mean, Niobe is missing again. Nessie's right here with me. She's a good girl. Too bad, Niobe. I'm gonna get attention. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna powder whoever needs it. Starting with Nessie. Looks like she's the first one I can do this to. Powder her bum. That's the only place that's really a problem on her, is just her bum. Hi, good girl. Looks like Jamie has a little issue on her bum and also around her neck. Well, I have some left over. I can powder her. Powder Nessie. I got some on her. She's good. She has a little on her neck right here. She's not afraid of anything. No. Got a little on Amelie's bum too. Amelie's like, what are you doing to me? You should be feeding me. That's all that's really on Amelie's, a little on her buttocks. And possibly I can chase down Niobe. Hi, Nana. She doesn't have much missing on her bum. She has more on her neck. Let's see if she'll let me get her on the head and neck. Put some little girl. Well, you had that one coming, my lass. You want a cookie? Come here. I can pretend I have a cookie and lure her into my trap. You are such a bum, huh? You know you're a grandma. Grandmas are above such things, aren't they? Whoa. Look at it. You don't understand that I'm trying to help you? See? That's not scary. It's just powder. There. See, that's going to get rid of the bugs. Good girl, Nanoobie. Good girl, Nanoobie. Oh, she's like, I gave you that much. I gave you that much, and you should accept it with gladness. It's okay. I just want to get rid of any bug problems you have, my lady. Bugs are gross. No? Well, almost. I could give it to your sister. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Alright, I got some on her. I think that's everybody but the boy herd. Oh, hi, Victory. Okay, looks good. Looking good, guys. Alright, I'll powder the boy herd and then get on to chores. Okay, it's time to chase Victory all over the world, I guess. He only has a little bare spot maybe around his neck and his bum. We'll see. These right here are elderberry bushes. That's why they're not chopped up and gotten out of here. Look at him hide. Well, I wonder if he gets this from his grandma. Does he get it from grandma, perhaps? See, it's not scary. I'm trying to give you some relief. My goodness, huh? He's like, that was enough. I gave you that much. Here, let me give you some more. Up around the ears and around the tail, maybe. Boy. You're okay. Yeah. Well, after all that, wouldn't it be funny if all we needed was a little coat defense powder? That would be funny, and also not funny, and also frustrating. Oh, spring and spring fun. Look at these cuties out there. And then I have one here that's nuzzling me. Dove, you're wondering where your food is, huh? Back to work. Romeo, Victory, Romeo, Victory, Romeo, Dove, Romeo, Victory. All right, back up into the attic for some delivery of hay. This one looks pretty good. Down it goes. And then maybe this one looks all right. It's pretty good. Like this is the chosen bale. So though it's raining, I'm gonna give it to them outside because they just like to poo up the barn. Here's Dove, trying to roll in it. All right, you gotta let me have it back. Dove. Oh my. What is success? There's this great quote. Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. It's the story of my life. Chores is learning how to do things a little bit more efficiently every time. So instead of taking 2 trips, I just put 5 of Joe's cups here and 5 of Joe's cups here, and that way I don't have to take an extra trip. I'm still giving Romeo his feed with cinnamon to help with his insulin resistance. There's a few things that help this in life, insulin sensitivity. One is fasting. Now I do fast the horses from their grain once a week, on a Sunday usually. This idea originated from when people would work their horses 6 days a week and then 7 days rest them and still grain them, which would produce tying out, also called azatoria. And while my horses don't work really hard, I figured if a day of rest is good for us, it might be good for them. They still get plenty of hay and water, but it gives their body a little bit of a rest from the screaming high carbohydrates. Gives their pancreas a little rest, gives their kidneys a rest from the high protein, which it isn't that high, it's mid, it's about 14%, but gives them a rest. And I don't know if there's any studies on this, doing this in horses, but this is just what I do. And consistency is really good with horses. So horses are creatures of habit, and it's good when horses have a consistent schedule. So in that case, it's probably might not be the best thing, but I do think it's good to give your body a break from protein once in a while. Give your body a break from carbs. Of course, they still get their hay, which is very satisfying to a horse to eat hay or grass. So they still get that. They still gotta eat every single day of the year, no matter what, no matter how we feel, or we still have to feed them. But this is my modern version of preventing tying up, in a way. How do you guys handle daylight savings time? For me, I don't have a very strict work schedule or whatever, so I can just go out an hour later in the spring and an hour earlier in the fall. But for some of you can adjust by half an hour, or sometimes you just have to rip the Band-Aid off because you have no other choice because of your work schedules. While the horses and the babies don't like it, and they wish we didn't have to deal with it, they get used to it, so you just do what you have to do. Listen to these amazing sounds of spring. Missed it. Just caught him just in time. I see you, Lexington. He was going to roll in his poo-poos and flatten them down. Glad I chased you out before you flattened down your poo-poos. Well, thanks for coming along for chores with me today. Sorry I don't have anything real new and exciting. I do have a blessing and a praise to share, though, I suppose. Hello, Lexington. First of all, the weather's been beautiful. It's in the 70s today. We should have a few more 30-degree days. A little bit of St. Patty's snow, maybe some snow on the daffodils. But this is kind of my blessing. Come out here into the mud with me. Before winter, Lovey and I, see if I can zoom out here, we made a French drain out the back of Romeo and Victory's stall here. Big old full-size horse-size stall, because it was so soaking wet. And in just a few really dry days, the stall is completely drained out and is dry. Finally, for the first time. It was so wet all winter. They kind of tend to be on the piggy side. They like to pee in two corners of the stall instead of going outside where they can actually, get away from it. But it's dry in the stalls, which is just thrilling to me, because I don't want these guys to be standing in their muck. No, it's terrible for their hooves and their respiratory health and such. These are dry lots. These are muddy. It's not a big deal. I'm Lexington. So that's a huge praise that's drier. Another praise is we have a truck again to use to bring some more cattle panel and fix some fences. So if we can bring in some more cattle panel and T-posts, we can slowly transition the whole pasture that has been landscape timber posts and turn those into T-posts, and also replace some of the old landscape timbers with some good treated round posts. So there's a lot of exciting things to come. There's always something to do in the farm, always some work we have to do. Someone asked me, well, if you have horses, isn't it a ranch? We have chickens and we grow some bucket gardens, so I would say it's a farm. It's a mix of both horses and It's a little hobby farm, but it's been my life, my whole life. And I think it's in the blood. I love it. And then lastly, I did get that mini angle grinder, but I need an attachment for, kind of for wood, because wood and horse hooves are kind of the same consistency. So I need a better attachment to use it more. It was a little frustrating. I had no trouble with the horse, using it on the horse, except the cutter that I had wouldn't cut hoof. So I need to figure something out in that department. So stay tuned for all of our crazy adventures here at Barefoot Minis. Jesus loves you.